Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Space Pirates, Chippy Nation, all you hooligans out there? Tonight is going. You got to let me first off. Let me know if this thing is getting choppy and really bad, because I know the guys, they were trying to do a live stream this morning or this afternoon, and they were having a lot of trouble, and they couldn't get it working. And right now, YouTube's telling me I'm not getting enough bytes or whatever it was to keep the stream going pretty smooth. So tonight's probably not going to be that long, because tomorrow I am unfortunately back to my regular schedule at work. I got to get up at 4 a.m. just to head to work, so that's no fun. Hey, what's going on? So let's go scroll through. What's going on? Bud, Phil, Mark. Who else is in here? Tom, Bob, GB. Scrolling through, there's Donnie and Spence. I see you through the magic mirror, and Bob Bruce. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Before we get into anything, I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Boyd for doing the video on the kit itself. I think tonight or tomorrow he's going to have another video up with the board in his E that he's building, so you'll be able to check that out. I wish mine didn't have the 4 a.m. on it, so I got to thank Augie too, because he showed the board also a couple weeks ago, and he's going to be putting it into a Star Trek build too. Phil is in here, PJC 2.0. He was actually the first one to put the board into his build, so if you want to check out his channel, go check it out. He's got it up there. If you want to actually see demo videos and HLI members and customers' videos, as I find them, I'm actually putting them on a playlist on the channel. So if you look in the playlist on the HobbyLink International channel, you'll find a playlist that says HLI boards, and I think it says HLI and customers or something like that. But that's where all the videos will be, and you can check them out there. I know Ken Zimmerman ordered a board, and I'm going to go back to Boyd because he showed the board, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new orders, and Paul just sent me another 5, so we got another 12 orders. After this live stream is over, I got to box up another 5. This way those can go out tomorrow. For those of you that live out of the United States, we searched for better shipping. FedEx, UPS are both about the same. They range between $115 and $168. DHL was between $70 and $90. The cheapest one so far is, I don't want to put an address on. I use the small mailers from USPS. These are, I think, $8.55 in the US, and then depending... thank you very much. Outside of the US, it depends on where you are. Most of the time, it's between, I think, $28 and $40 for me to use the international shipping boxes. So USPS is actually the cheapest. Uh-oh, there goes my phone. Thank God it wasn't right up on the microphone. So that's what we're going to have to use. I know a few people wanted the boards, but just because of the pricing for shipping, and then once it goes over to the European countries, they got to pay VAT on it or something like that. I don't understand how that works because I don't live there, but I know they got to pay a lot of money, and it ends up not cost effective for them to actually get the boards. Those who really wanted it that bad actually ordered, and I guess they're willing to pay that customs or VAT or whatever that is. So I thank them for ordering. I have two that are going out of the country, and one more in the new orders that is going out of the country. Okay. And on that playlist are actually 2 new videos. If you didn't catch them when we put them up, we did one or actually Spence did them. One for the Millennium Falcon basic kit and one for the Klingon Bird of Prey. So you can go check those out. And the next board that's coming up is the Michael Keaton Batwing. What's going on, Jack? So that'll be the next one coming out. I'm not going to take a board out of the package because they're all in their protective sleeves. I don't have any for personal use, so I got to keep the stock because they're kind of flying, especially the 001, the original board's kind of flying out, and that's where I'm getting a little nervous about the chip shortage and everything like that. So hopefully we could get our hands on chips and keep these things in stock. And then the other thing we'll talk about, as usual, is the group builds, and then we're going to talk about a new group build, and this one's actually the first one for 2022, and it starts today, August 1st. So let's let me fix up a couple things so I can go to it right away once I click over. Yeah, I'm not happy. I have to go back to work tomorrow. Well, not that I have to go back to work, that I have to get up so darn early. I got to get used to that again. Classic Plastic Reviews, your board for future build. That's right, I forgot. Chris Cortell also bought one and put one up. Put his video up. So we're going to be seeing from Chris too what he builds with his. Looks like it's going into a lot of Star Trek kits right now, and that's what it's meant for. The 001. You could use it for a lot of things. You can use it for starships, like little flying saucers, planes. I'm trying to think, winky blinkies inside cockpits or dashboards. So there's a lot of uses for it. And we're getting more and more specific with our boards. We're trying to keep them small. They will eventually get bigger for bigger kits, and not complex, but not overly complex either as we get into the bigger boards. So there will be more stuff coming. 20% VAT, then import duties, then handling charge makes. There we go. See, GB's over there, so he knows the deal, and that's why it's tough for guys outside of the United States to pick up the boards. There's a lot of extra charges once it goes out of our hands into USPS and then over to wherever it may go. Now the seller has to charge the VAT up front now. Well, they're not getting the VAT from me, so too bad for them, huh? I don't know if we had to add VAT or not. I'm actually going to have to, I actually got to message Paul on that one. Actually, I'm glad you said that. On live now, have to talk about UK deliveries when done. All right. I think you're right. There is something about charging the VAT up front or collecting the VAT, and then I got to give it to the UK. So those two UK one, Canada, I don't have to worry. I got one for Canada. I don't worry about that one. I got two for the UK, which I may have to tell the people, unfortunately. I don't know how I would collect the VAT and send it over to the UK, which sucks because one of them I already paid the shipping on. I'm gonna have to figure it out. See, that's where it gets difficult. Why couldn't it all be just one system? Anyway, let's get over to the group builds. I'm gonna run through the usual ones real quick, and then I'll slow down on the last one, and I'll take you over to the site, and then we'll talk about the boards. So we have the Braille Scale group build, and what I'm planning on doing, because a lot of these group builds are running slow, at the end of the year there was going to be separate live streams for all of them. So if there's not that many group builds done by the end of the year, I'm going to put them in one. We're going to have just one big live show. You know, we'll do the Braille Scale and whatever else ones. So what about an effects board for all the Batwing models? We're just going slow. Oh, whoever that was. Up, Bob, thank you very much. We're building more things, Phil, but it's a slow process because everything has to be programmed, coded, all that other good stuff. So it's a little process, and we've got to see what people are interested in, because we can't not that we can't, we don't want to make boards that are just going to sit here and not be bought. The 001 is going good. The Klingon Bird of Prey is going good. We only did 2 Millennium Falcon ones. And those I'm surprised didn't move yet, because those were one of the ones that were picked in the vote that I sent out. So we'll see how that goes. But back to the group builds. These are the ones that you know about. Braille scale. The High Seas group build. The Wings of World War II. This has a few in them. So right now there's only a few done in each. So that's why I was saying we'll probably just have one big live show at the end of the year. Got the Lovely Ladies group build. And just remember, guys, when you're finished with a group build, please email me your pictures and your write-up. This way I can put them up on the site and I can get them ready for the show. If I don't get them, then you're going to miss out on having yours as an article on the site and also in the slideshow. Okay, where was I? Lovely Ladies group build. The next one up is the big one, the Sci-Fi Fantasy 2021 Halloween group build. You're running out of time now that it's August. You got all of August, all of September, so you got 2 months. You got about 2.5 months to get things done and get it over to me. And then we can do our Halloween show, which we always do. That we usually don't miss out on. Halloween's always a big one. We get a lot of builds in for that one, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if the next one is the next one's not the new one. The next one is the usual Secret Santa. That's a forever group build. That's when we exchange gifts. Just we ask that you build it at some point, and we put it up into the Secret Santa group build. Picture just getting sorted from my Lovely Ladies build. Just done a long session of getting fixed. Sweet. Whenever you're ready. That's all I ask, guys. Whenever you're ready, get them to me. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gilly. Get them to me, and we'll get them up on the site. If there's like a bunch for that, that'll be a long show. If we have just a few in each, which will be pretty cool, we'll just hang out as long as we can. All right, up next is the next new one for 2022, and it starts today. By popular demand, we're going to bring back the Star Wars group build. There was actually a lot of builds in the short amount of time we ran that. We only ran it January, February, March, April, 4 months. So this year you're going to have almost a year to build multiple builds if you want, dioramas if you want. But this one went off very well. A lot of people built for it. And a lot of people asked for this one to come back. So we're bringing it back. We're going to give you more time. This way on May the 4th of 2022, we can have our live show and show off your Star Wars builds. I know that Star Trek was asked for again. Yeah, figures count. Anything that's Star Wars counts. As long as you build it and paint it and all that other stuff, as long as it's in the Star Wars universe, it doesn't even have to be from canon from the films. If it's in some of those books and stuff out there, you can do those too. I know there's 3D prints of other characters that weren't in the films. But back to the Star Trek, I know at least just one person was asking for another Star Trek build, but unfortunately that one has enough time to be done and there's not that many builds in it. So I highly doubt that we'll do another Star Trek build next year, possibly the year after that. But if the Star Trek one goes that slow, we're not going to do another Star Trek one. Trying to think of what else. Okay, let me get it set up on the one I want, and then we'll jump over to the computer. This is the website for those of you who haven't been here, and I'm quite sure all of you have been here before. So if you come to the site and you hover over group builds, you can either click on right here is the rules for the new group build, or you can go into group build rules and it'll be here. And it'll give you the information. I keep them all pretty generic. This way we all have the same rules, and it makes it easier for every group build. Again, as always, up here are share buttons. So if you want to share this article, if you have Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, you can share up here. This picture, if you click on it, right click on it, and save it, it's the right size for a thumbnail for a YouTube. So I just put up here that since our original Star Wars group build went over so well, we bring you the 2022 Sci-Fi Fantasy Star Wars group build. Hold on, I gotta shut off my phone because my brother Tommy and Paul are texting about the boards. We don't need to hear that. Okay, let's see. So anyone can enter the group build. If you do enter, we ask that you please consider joining the community. This way you can put up your build over there, your progress, and your finish shots for the guys, and then send the finish shots over to me. I know it's a little double with finish shots there and finish shots to me, but finish shots on the form sometimes get lost because there's a whole bunch of threads and I don't know where your work is. That's why I ask you to send it over to me. The model should be new, as always. Anything Star Wars themed, X-Wing, A-Wing, TIE Fighters, 3D printed figures, etc. If you're unsure if it fits in, just give me a shout and I will let you know if it belongs in the group build or not. The group build begins today and ends May 1st. I really need them by May 1st. That's cutting it really short for me for the May 4th show. So I need them by that night so I can get everything ready to do the live show on May 4th. Post as much as you like in the threads. Over here where it says 2022 Star Wars group build highlighted, that'll bring you right to the official thread on the community. If you are making videos, please add in your title, Sci-Fi Fantasy Star Wars group build 2022, so we can find them. If anybody searches on YouTube for that, it'll pop right up. Invite your friends over, tell them to join in on the group build, and then the usual yada yada about sending me the pictures and your small write-up. It goes into an article. Most importantly, have fun. Have fun. We will be having a live show to show off everyone's work on May the 4th, and then another community link here, and at the bottom again, you got a picture that you can use for, you can use this for your YouTube videos. So that will start tonight, or today actually, and you can start doing that. Bob Bruce started his already. Hey, what's going on, Maddie? Come on, Kenny. I'm working on 2 Star Trek builds right now. More Star Trek. Yeah, I know, but there's very limited Star Treks. If it kicks off well, then we could do Star Trek again, but as of right now, we won't be doing Star Trek again next year. Actually, let me go back to, I did post computer. This is the community. I know I posted about 2022 group builds. And over here, these are definitely them. This is always going to be in here. The annual Halloween group build is always. The Christmas one is always. Star Wars made a return because of how well it did. We're going to do the Beasts of the Battlefield group build. That's going to be all tanks. So if you're interested in tanks, that's from any era, and that's any scale. And we're going to be doing the TV and movies group build next year, and an airliner group build. Subject to change. Definitely keeping TV and tanks. The airliner one may change. We were going to do a wooden ship one. I'm going to do that as just one on the community itself instead of an official HLI one, because I think there's only going to be like 4 of us that are doing that. So if you're interested, just keep checking, and there'll be a wooden ship build coming up. Coming up. Yes, indeed. I'm having trouble seeing things, and these guys are messaging like crazy. Come on, guys, build some Trek ships. That's right, build them. We get enough done by the end of the year, then we can run it again. I could put the group build up there again. That wouldn't be a problem. We just got to get people to build. Halloween is always a good one. Halloween always gets a lot of builders. And Star Wars. Those 2 so far have rocked it. So if Star Wars rocks it again, that's going to become an annual group build. If it does 2 group builds in a row as well as it did, then we'll have an annual Star Wars group build in celebration on May the 4th. Maybe I'll get a Darth Vader outfit and wear it on May the 4th. So next up is, let me go over, I gotta get to the shop. This way I can show you the new boards. Let me do this too. A little quickness. Let me do something real quick here if my computer will let me do it. Hey look, Kenny Conklin's live. Kenny Conklin's live. YouTube, don't play. Okay, I didn't want it to play that. Okay, now let's go back over to the computer. All right, so what you're seeing now is the HLI shop. It's shop.hobbylinkinternational.com. We've revamped the site a little bit. And right away you'll see you can click on shop lights, shop aircraft, or shop ships. If you're looking for the boards, just click into shop lights, and it's going to bring you into where our boards are. And right now we have the Bird of Prey, the dual blinker board. That's the navigation and strobe board. I can't talk tonight. I feel like I'm Bailey Sarian if anybody watches her. This is the single board. Then we got the Millennium Falcon, and we have the nav and strobe board full kit. So these two are the same. The only difference is this one doesn't come with everything because a lot of people already have their own supplies, so they're just ordering the board. This is the Bird of Prey one, and this is the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to go into here just to show you. The board is a little bigger than the original 001. This one's about the size of a quarter, and the reason it's bigger is because we have more ports to do effects on. So when you get the board, you'll usually get an email from Paul with the instructions and that your kit is coming and stuff like that. But if you don't get the instructions in there for some reason, when you come to the board itself, and on all of them we have a video going on. If you see this right underneath the video, instructions for the board can be downloaded here. You just click on that and it'll pop up with the instructions, and then you have your instructions right there. The reason that we do not send instructions with the kit is, one, to be a little more environmentally friendly, so we're not using too much paper, and two, it actually saves on the cost of the kits or the boards themselves, because the more paper we use, then we got to factor that into the budget. And if we're not using paper and you just look at your screen for PDF, it's pretty much free for everybody. Let me go to my screen over here. Okay, so this is HobbyLink International's YouTube channel. And I don't know why it's doing this. I don't remember seeing this, but here it is. HLI FX boards, HLI and customer videos. I link all the videos over here. So you got Boyd, you got Augie, you got Phil, you got two from Phil. This is demo from Spence, demo from Spence. This demo you can't see yet, I can see it, but that one's hidden for now until we get the boards done. And then two other ones, or you can come into playlists and check it out. So that's what's going on with all of that. That is back to the community. Then I gotta go talk to these guys and see what's going on. They're typing a lot. They're typing a lot. So let me see if I missed anything. I got a bunch of resin on my hog out for me. Good night, Mark. I'll see you over on Facebook or wherever I see you. I'm working on the Vulcan channel and Disco Prize right now, all booked up for time. There you go. See, Donnie's got a whole bunch of stuff going. So if anybody has any questions on the board, I know Spence is in here with me, so we can answer any questions you may have on the board. If you're interested in seeing the effects of the board, go over to those videos on the channel and you can see the effects for the Klingon ship. You can see it for the Millennium Falcon. And just remember, frame rates on the video are a little different than what you're going to see in person. So they're actually better in person than they are on camera. And if you click on Phil's video, you can actually see the strobes and navs in action. And then sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'm pretty sure you're going to see it in action again from Boyd. So you get to see those original ones up and running, the original 001. And then we got more. See, I'm kind of stupid when it comes to this stuff. I didn't realize how Tommy and Spence set up these boards where we can do multiple programming, not multiple at the same time, but multiple. We can have multiple different programs for certain things, and then we could just put it on those boards and add them to the store. Like we were talking yesterday, this is an idea. Like I know out there they sell little boards for fire or stuff like that, and they're $30. Most likely, I think we could put that on the 001 or the 2, and it'll be the same price we sell it for now, a lot cheaper. Because I was thinking about those for a couple dioramas for inside 55-gallon drums for a fire lighting effect or campfire or stuff like that. I'm going to need it for my Rodan diorama that I have to finish off for my brother one day for inside the Rodan. If you don't have Rodan, he's there and the building's cracked over and I want to put a flickering flame effect in there. So I'm going to use that for that board. Hey, what's going on, Jalen? Be careful on the bicycle. Be very, very careful on the bicycle while listening. Board lights. Many board lights. There's many ideas. It's just a slow process, and we pray that chips start coming back sooner than later, because one of the chips we we went over and looked for it the other day. There was 2,040 on the site that we didn't jump on right away, and somebody purchased all 2,000 already. So those were gone within a matter of literally minutes. So we're searching and searching and searching. But thank you guys who've been ordering, and like I said, if you do YouTube videos on the board in your models, let me know. This way I could put it on the playlist and we can add it over here. Back to boards. See, I got boards on the mind. Back to Boyd for a second. If you didn't know, he started a new channel, Totally Titanic, which is very cool. It's mainly history of the Titanic. Boyd is a huge Titanic nut. I actually got to speak to Boyd for the first time on the phone yesterday, which was pretty cool. Boyd is an awesome guy. I love talking to him. Talked for probably about 15, 20 minutes about the boards and Titanic and a few other things that I can't mention right now, but we'll talk about that when the time is appropriate. But Boyd will be building his 200 scale model, and that'll be part of his Totally Titanic. You can check out, just search for Totally Titanic on YouTube. He also has a Facebook group. So if you're interested in the Titanic, Boyd does his research and he's always on top of things. He wants to make it, authentic and real, and it's a good videos, good narration on them, a lot of information. So if you're interested in that, I suggest you go check that out. It's good stuff. We like it here, so I always watch that. I always watch board stuff. See, there is boards again, Boyd's stuff. I always enjoy his videos. I don't comment on everything, but I watch a lot of stuff. It's just, sometimes I don't know what to say. You can use flickering LEDs for fire effects. We're gonna be setting up a board differently than just one. I understand what you're talking about, Phil. There's people that just use the 1 or 2 red flickering LEDs that they sell for fire effect, but we're gonna do a little bit better than just having a single LED flickering along. Yeah, it is a cool channel, Mark. I definitely enjoy the videos on there, and I want to see more and more videos from that channel that Boyd has up. Don't forget about his Truckworks channel. Don't forget about everybody's channels that are in the chat over here. Go check out everybody. Support each other. Have a good time. This upcoming Saturday is actually my birthday. It's my 49th birthday, my last year of my 40s. So I got to talk to Paul and Tom and see if we could do some kind of birthday giveaway for you guys. We'll send some love back towards the community. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight was the new group build. Well, it's not new. Hopefully it does as well as last time, and like I said, that'll be a yearly annual one. It really did very well last time. The boards, if anybody really has any questions, I've pretty much answered all of them, but we don't mind answering them over and over and over again. Not 59, 49. If I was 59, believe me, I'd be retired already. I got 4 years and 11 months to go. and I'll only be 53 when I get to go. So I don't have too much time. Check out Augie's channel, Interstellar Modeler. Check out PJC. Mark Shoes in here. Gilbert has a channel. Pretty much everybody in here has a channel. Spence has his channel. So check out the channels. Vinny's gone. Yes, Friday was his official last day. He actually stopped by today to help me. Can you lower that just a little, Mother? Thank you. Vinny stopped by today to help me with the shower screen downstairs. We got that in there. That is actually a very scary thing. If you're doing a bathroom with just a single pane of glass, after we did it, I don't think I would do that again. We're going to actually brace it up with another brace going across. I'm going to get a stainless steel or the nickel one. We're going to get the nickel one and support it more, because even with the brackets on it, it's a little wobbly and I don't want anybody getting hurt. So we got a new design that we're going to do and shore it up. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old with just a little time. I just hit 25 years in July, so now it's August. Now I have 11 months to go. If you want, Kenny, I could upload a video of my Ronin. Yeah, you could do that. I'd like to check it out. I'm definitely I got to do that for my brother once the shop is up and running. But like I was saying, Vinny's done because we spent our last pennies on him on Friday. Now it's time to cross the fingers and hopefully there's overtime. But by what's the first? Not Halloween, Thanksgiving. By Thanksgiving, the whole upstairs will be done. So I'm definitely not looking at a shop until sometime next year. Nothing I can do about it. Everything takes money. So once we have the money, it'll get done. And for now, we'll just hang out and I'll tell you about boards and I'll tell you about group builds. I'll stay active with stuff like that in the community, doing stuff for you guys, trying to get group builds together for you, trying to get products together for you. This way you have it for your models. And then eventually I'll be back to building at some point next year. Don't know when. Could be January, could be December, sometime in 2022. I'll be there, building again and making videos. So if nobody has any questions or anything like that about group builds, the sites, the boards, for some reason the chat just got disconnected. I am going to go hit the shower and then go to bed in about a half an hour. Like I said, I got to get up regular time tomorrow. This way I could beat some traffic and then sit in traffic on the ride home, because we were what was called home trucking. I had my Verizon van here. I was taking that back and forth, but that is now officially done, and I'm back to putting miles on my Jeep. There we go. The thing is reconnected now. The chat. I was waiting for the chat to reconnect. Why it disconnected, I have no idea. So I may be on Wednesday night, probably just to chat about the boards again, just to keep letting you know what's going on with the boards. And then definitely next Saturday I'll be on. I'll do a little self-promotion of my birthday next Saturday, since the last year of the 40s. I'll promote that, and we'll have fun, and you can goof off and make fun of me that I'm almost 50. All right, guys. I'll leave the chat up so you can check your space loot, but I'm going to run so I can get ready for bed and do that work thing tomorrow. So I hope you have a great night, everybody. Thank you to everybody that has purchased or will be purchasing the boards. And remember, keep a lookout for Boyd's video with the board. That's coming up. Augie's got one coming up. Chris Cortell, Ken Zimmerman. So there's a bunch of guys that are using the board, and you'll see them. Once I see their videos up, I'll put them up on our channel too. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, all. And don't forget, go over to Boyd's new channel, Totally Titanic. Now I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you on Wednesday or Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.